Hi, I'm Cillian. Welcome to my art channel. In this video I show you how to paint zinnia flowers in oil color. Enjoy! So to make our zinnias we're going to use the palette knife. And we have this red, yellow, streaky orange color. And working in a circular around in a circle, we're going to just put in each petal in a very basic way. It's not perfect, but you can see that little space between each one shows there's a petal. And adding a little bit of brown onto our knife, we're going to continue working around in that circle. Just inside the first circle, we're going to put in the next layer of petals around. So this is using quite a bit of paint, and it goes onto the canvas very easily since the knife does not hold onto the paint and bristles like a brush does. It goes down very easily. We'll add some yellow for the brighter parts on top, and we'll leave those more brown parts underneath for the shadow. So here we're using the knife still to touch up each petal and make it more rounded. The ones that didn't come out quite as round as you like. And the very center has those yellow stamens, so we'll put that in with the edge of the knife. So for our second zinnia, we'll do a nice dark pink color. And that will be a mixture of alizarin crimson and magenta, and we'll add to that white for the lighter parts. So once again we're working our way around in a circle with the smaller end of the knife to make those small petals. Now this can get a little tricky since we want that edge to be doing it, and my hand does not rotate 360 degrees. So if you're working with a small canvas or a canvas paper, you can turn it upside down and complete this easily all the way around just by rotating your canvas. This is a large one, so I will not be demonstrating that. Here you see I'm adding white as I'm going towards the center. And adding a little bit more on the side and touching up those round petals. And once again the yellow stamens in the center. So you see this is not a perfect way of putting down the petals, but it is very nice. It gives a 3D appearance since we use a lot of paint and it's in layers that we can add different colors as we go along. Now for the leaves. The back end of the leaves sticks out over the other side, the stem, and lands on the other side. And the front end comes to a long point. So we'll do that with a small brush and half circle strokes from the outside edge to the inside. And we're using a mixture of sap green and yellow, and leaving it not completely mixed to show different areas where what is lighter and darker, where the sun is hitting. For the third flower, I thought I'd try with a brush, a small round edged brush. And as you can see, it doesn't hold as much paint as the knife does, but it does get it gets a thinner coverage for each petal. I do have to go back to get more thinner. But here you see how it puts it down in a nice marbled streaky way, that we can have a mixture of colors on the brush, a lighter pink and a dark pink together, and we're putting it in with a sort of little twist from the outside towards the center, so that the outer edge is very rounded and it comes towards the center, each petal in the same way, and that way the actual shape of the petals is more defined. And here we can more clearly see those middle stamens in a circle, this small yellow with pink inside. So you can choose whichever way you prefer, depending on the tools that you have, of course. But either way is fine. You do see that with the knife you get a lot more paint on the canvas, and with the brush we have each petal more defined. And again, the leaf, we'll put in those leafy lines using a small brush and working one half circle after the next until we come to a point.